What is up, you guys? Welcome. Did it again. I did it again. I just can't be trusted. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are not doing gaming news. Mostly because not a lot happened this week. Not a lot happened this week. But beyond not a lot happened this week. Beyond that, not a lot of huge notable things went down. But beyond that, the other reason is I realized I screwed up and missed Sunday's video, and I didn't miss it on purpose, but I kind of did, and I just didn't want to. I just didn't get to it, and that's my fault, and I'm an idiot. But beyond that, I've been extremely busy with a bunch of other things. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the mobile cam stand right now. I took it out earlier, and I did something with it, and I cannot find it. Oh, there it is. It's all the way back here. It's this little bitty tiny stand. But I used the mobile cam earlier today to do some other stuff. And so, yeah. So, never mind the 3D printer whirring away in the background. We're gonna get straight to work on this. So I'll give you the short story about this. I picked this Xbox up from a local-ish person. I'm sorry, I'm getting the mobile cam set up. It was a local-ish person who said, yeah, the only thing wrong with it is the hard drive. It's the only thing in the world wrong with it. And that is not the only thing wrong with it. I have already done some work to it, and I could go dig through the trash, but I'm not gonna. I did have to pull the HDMI port. I'll show you why here momentarily. Under the microscope, most of this work that we're fixing to do is gonna be some serious board level, like no joke, serious work. This is all work that is not for the faint of heart. I do not recommend you guys dive into this at all unless you are extraordinarily competent with your soldering skills. Soldering skills, because this is board level / trace level repair on a newish console, and we are talking like 0.002 millimeter wire. This stuff is absolutely microscopically small, and it is incredibly difficult to deal with. So yeah, don't dive into it. I have now got the new monitor set up, fantastic, over there, so I can see chat a little bit better. So without further ado, I'm gonna swap us on over to this guy. I'm gonna take my stand out. I guess kicking some lights on might help some. So this is it. I'm gonna take it out of the stand, and then we are going to get it down. I was just kind of browsing around. I love this little stand. I really do. I love this little stand. It's very helpful. If you don't have one of these, you should get one. They are very useful for holding a board up in an area that, you know, you can't necessarily get to everything. We don't want to lose that. That is going to go on the floor. Put him back down. So I started working on the HDMI first. Let me dig out the microscope, because he's going to be needed first. So let me go ahead and switch over to the microscope, and we will start right in here. So starting right up here on the HDMI port, try to get him in as good a view as we can. So I've already gone through and put a new HDMI port in, and I have soldered most of these, made most of these connections. I started on this wire here, making a connection there. This pad was good. Actually, I'm gonna need something finer than that. I need my super pointy thing. So this pad was good, this pad was good, this pad was good, this pad, the trace was good. This one was missing. You can tell because he's still loose and flopping around. This pad was good. This pad was good. Missing trace. Good pad. Missing trace. Missing trace. Good pad. Good pad. Missing trace. Good pad. Missing trace. Missing trace. Good pad. Missing trace. Yeah. And then when I flipped this up on the end, I really wish I had some pictures of the other one. It was just all it did was terrible. Moving from here, this is kind of where I started. And yes, I know this resistor is off the side. I had to pull that resistor off. Both of these resistors were missing. So that sucked. Ash's Gaming Den, thanks for subscribing. Good to see you. Coming on down and over a little bit further. So these are kind of, these guys right here, obviously. So this pad, this trace is missing all the way down to here. This trace is missing all the way to there. This trace is missing to here, all the way down to here. Both of these two traces are kind of missing. Moving on down, I did pull this component off, and I'll show it to you in a second, but let me zoom in because you're really going to want to see this. This is mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. So, obviously, this trace is missing. This trace is missing. This, I need to get my little pokey bit in my hand so I can poke you around. This is loose. You got to do it very gently. This one is loose. This one is loose. This one is loose. Yeah. This trace is missing. Where he comes up and then connects to a little pad right in here. That's missing. Moving on down, this guy is fine all the way down here, but you can see where it was scraped away. All of these look semi-okay-ish. All of this looks semi-okay-ish, but you can tell where the solder mask has been removed from here all the way up to there. Same thing here. I mean, just a nightmare of a repair that we are gonna have to undertake here. Just an absolute nightmare. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I'm getting the little chip, the TD whatever it is chip, that's on here. We're gonna zoom way down and get a good look at it. Yeah, Ash's Gaming, just Gaming Den, just subscribe to my channel. It's good to see you, buddy. Hey, thanks for coming and joining. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is our little HDMI encoder chip right here, okay? So when you look at this guy, you see all these pads on the bottom, but there are also, if we turn it up on its edge, you see those little tips right up there, these guys? Come on. These guys? Yeah, those don't actually go to anything, but they're there and they must be dealt with. I don't know if this chip is any good. I don't know. What I can tell you from looking at it is, it's got some very obvious signs of, oh shoot. It's got some very obvious signs of abuse on the chip. You can see kind of some cracking in this upper edge, right up in there. I don't know if this works. I've got a couple of these floating around. I know I've got one in this little jar here. I don't know if he's any good. I honestly don't know if any of these are any good. I have pulled these off of other boards. This one should be good though, maybe, perhaps. So we're gonna reflow this one back on. But I'm gonna put him back in my little holder jar just to be on the safe side. So I've got more of them floating around, so it's not a big deal. We did go ahead and I haven't cleaned it. I started working on this and I thought, you know what? Let's just put it in a video. We'll just do the video. I'm looking for something to prop this up with. There we go. Oh, no, that didn't work at all. Come over here. No one. I didn't get this super clean yet, but we dropped in our new HDMI port on this side. We're right here. Here we are. And we still got some more work to do. We've got to finish tying him in. Solder was not wanting to flow very well on this, but not bad. We've got one particular pain point in us right up here in this guy. We've got to address, and we could probably clean some of this up a little bit. This is not terrible. This is not terrible at all. Why do I have a messages thing? Oh, that's from the Twitterverse. That's from the Twitterverse, sorry. Awesome. Lots of love from the Twitter guys today. How is everybody doing? Sorry, I'm waiting for my soldering iron to heat up, and we're gonna go to work on this. We're gonna start by now. I really should have filled up my bottle. I may have to stop. Temporarily and go clean up my bottle of Flux remover. Right now, we're just gonna IPA it and call it a day. Is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna IPA it and call it a day. This thing is in just... I thought for sure, you know, when the guy said, "Oh, it's just a HDMI," I thought for sure we were gonna luck out, and I figured it probably wasn't an HDMI because, you know, let's everybody be honest, it's never just an HDMI. It's always something more. But I thought at least maybe the guy would be semi honest, and he definitely was not. So, you know, hey, douchebag. Tell you what, before I do this, let me move a couple of things around on my screen over here. Let me move just a couple of things around on my screen because I need chat up, but I need OBS over here where I can actually use it. So let's get OBS. Oh, there we go. Let's put this here. There we go. Drop out of studio mode for a minute. Now I can see. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to type in a welcome to Ashes Gaming and sub. All right. Now we're going to put a little flux down and we're going to go to work. This is going to be a lot of me talking. And a lot of very fine work. There's not a whole lot of instruction that I can really give you on this. That's why I said, you know, either you know very well how to do this or you don't, but perhaps that's not too bad. This is just one of those, like, this takes practice and mostly, honestly, just a lot of practice, and, you know, it's really about all there is to it, just a lot of practice. These legs right here on the side, by the way, if you are doing these at home, if you're doing these by yourself and you bridge them, don't even worry about bridging them. These all tie together on main ground, so it's not a huge issue if you bridge them. We're going to clean this side up nice and pretty. I do also want to look at the underside of this board over here, and I want to look at it because mainly just because I do, but I want to make sure that there are no further missing traces anywhere. Did I miss something? I missed a, okay, that's not good. All right, let's see here. So all of this looks all right. I should probably go ahead and fire up the heat gun too, because we're gonna need him. That is not the prettiest solder joint I've ever done. I think I'm gonna tune him up a little bit. I think I'm gonna tune him up just a little bit. That's better. These great big solder joints right here, and I say great big, they're small, but the problem with them is they're on a huge ground plane. And so it takes a whole lot of heat to heat up, so you're not going to be able to get those to heat up. You can see right there, that's a perfect image of the tie between on the ground on these guys. That's a perfect image of it. You can actually see the trace going between. So like I said, if you bridge them, not a big deal. Same thing here, you can see the tie between. If you bridge them, not a big deal, not a big deal at all. Okay, I'm happy enough-ish with that. Happy enough-ish. Okay, so which way do we want to work first? Do we want to start down here on this nightmare? Do we want to start down here on this nightmare? I think we probably should. I think we should probably start down here on this nightmare. So the problem is, I wonder if I kill all the light, am I gonna have enough? Am I gonna have enough light? I want to kill some of this yellow in it. But that does give me a really good view of everything that's going on. So, man, what a nightmare. Like if you guys can see this trace right here, see how he's all kind of wonky? And these are kind of bent that way a little bit. This trace is really supposed to come up, and this one is supposed to come up and land right here. I don't know. I mean, I could try to, I could attempt, but I don't know that it would work. But I could attempt taking a piece of wire, and this wire is way bigger than what I need, but I'm just kind of for an example. I could attempt to lay him up here where he goes, but there's no way. I mean, I could probably CA glue it and it might hold. The problem though is that it's up so high. That if I did that, it's gonna stick up so much higher than the rest of my pads do. And there's no way for me to show you that, but I mean, it's gonna stick way up high, which means my pads aren't gonna sit flush. They're just not gonna. And that's gonna be a problem. I can go to a smaller gauge wire and I might be able to CA glue that in. I could pull that off, but go into a smaller gauge wire. This is 0.02. What I just had is 34 gauge, I don't know, 34 gauge. But this 0.02 is even like the smallest human hair sized about that you can get. I mean, I know I've got some 0.01, but honestly 0.02 is about as small as you can legitimately work with in any measurable way. I mean, I could put him in there, and like I said, I could put him in here and CA glue him down. You can try it. I think that's going to be our only option. I need another tool so I can make this bend. So the problem is I can't attach this here because the second, oh, that was way too much. The second that I go to try to bend him or try to attach it, it's going to heat up the other end of it so fast that it literally will not. So if I CA glue him there, maybe. Maybe. I can't get my CA glue cap off. I'm gonna have to let go of it. I don't have a choice. I couldn't get my CA glue off. Okay, now. Let's see if I can get him back over here. I'm not even sure if the CA glue will hold temperature. Oh my God. He vanished. Around this capacitor. I tell you exactly what I need to do. I need to make my life easy and just forget even attempting to bend it and just come off over here somewhere. I think our smartest option it's magnet wire, it's coated, so theoretically it's going to be fine. So if I hold him here, roughly at the length that I need, and then I come up over here somewhere, and I just put a drop of CA glue, just like that. Problem is, how do I know when it's dry? I guess I could reach over myself . Still not dry. I think that's dry enough. Okay, and then we come up here and cut this thing. Oh my God, it wasn't dry. Oh my God, that's so aggravating. Now I have CA glue all literally don't even care. Just want him roughly here. Fine, if I can just get this right here. I'll get my razor knife once this has dried somewhat. I'll get my razor knife and cut him to length once it has dried somewhat. I want to go ahead while I'm here. I'm going to cut this off way back here. And leave him extra long. And we're going to pull out another piece of this, theoretically. I'm going to try to get and lay in another one of these. I'd really like to get him come on. Nope, missed it. Didn't miss it that time. The big thing here is I really don't care how long it is, and because I'm going to cut it to length. Just want to get it up here in my CA glue coated and stucky down. Attempt to put one more drop of CA glue right here, and I know that's not exactly in the corner where I wanted it. My hot air gun, I'm going to turn my flow way down. I wish I had some activator. Some activator would be great right about now. But guess what? I don't have any activator. I don't have any activator at all. So now we're going to come on in here a little bit closer. I need to find both my ends. This one's easy enough to find. This one, please do not tell me. Did I lose this one? No, there it is. There it is right there. There's that end. Okay. That one's going to be a little tough to deal with. I didn't land him exactly in the area that I really wanted to. I can probably make it work. Problem is, now that I've CA glued this wire down, set sharp bend in him right there in that corner. If I'm not extra careful, I will break that wire off right there. We do not want to do that. So if that means we have to bend up, and then if that means that we have to hold and bend back around, it's awful close to that pad though, and I'd really rather not do that if at all possible. Break that CA glue loose just like that. Perfect. If anybody wants to know, this little pokey thingy that I'm using here is 0.3 of a millimeter. There we go. That's what we're looking for, that right there. That's exactly what we're looking for right there, for it to kind of break free. I'm using my little pokey bit to dig underneath my CA glue. Beautiful. Now take that bend. Take that bend. And we're going to roll him up. Roll him up here, and then we're going to straighten back out. We're going to use our pokey bit to come right here on this corner. And hopefully straighten this guy back out. Pull the thing up. Fold around our tweezers. Put our pokey bit back in place. Let me see if I can sharpen the focus up. Beautiful. Just like that. Just like that. And then we're going to take this guy . Boy, that right there is enough to give you a migraine, I'm telling you. Now, I'm gonna take our little knife, cut him off, get that wire out of the way. Then I'm gonna come in here very, very, very carefully. I'm gonna have to come up. I can't get my knife in here where I want him. I've got a smaller knife I could use. There we go, there's one. There's two. Got them. Well, we could take our pokey bit, come back down in here, get these guys laid back out just perfect like. I'm not worried about the other end. The other end's the easy part. Too much. That's not too bad. That'll work. Okay. I need to breathe for a minute. That was oof. That was a thing, man. That was a thing. I need a break for just a minute. That was a whole thing. That was a whole thing. Yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. What is up, you guys? Welcome back. Sorry that anytime you're dealing with little bitty things like that, it can be a real nightmare and challenge. And couple that with the past couple of days, my eyes have been absolutely killing me. Allergy-wise, allergies here in South Carolina are murderous at best. And so my wife had bought some allergy eye drops, but it's not the allergy eye drops that I'm used to. I prefer the Opcon A, Bosch Opcon A allergy eye drops, and they are, can't even get into these. They are vicious as far as they will make your eyes burn like you wouldn't believe. I'm not gonna make you watch me do that, but put eye drops in. But all we could get our hands on were these Visine ones, and my eyes are going absolutely nuts, which has been, which has been a little while. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, I don't want to be doing tears in my eyes and all that. Oh, sorry about that. I also, the other day, I managed to drop my X-Acto knife. I can't find it. It's down on the floor somewhere. I cannot find it. Oh, Lord Jesus, my eyeballs. Can't take it anymore. Okay, let's get back to work. Now that that's dried up a little bit, we're going to get back to work on this. And I'm going to show you, I'm just going to kind of let these hang out right here for now. And we're going to follow up where they should go. So this one should come up to this connector, this top one. So we're going to go ahead and take him up here. No, soldering iron, turn back on. That auto shut off on that soldering iron is a real thing, man. Now that my CA glue is dried, that was not the bend that I was looking for, but it was the bend that I got. I need my pokey bit. Really need more than my pokey bit, really. Oh, there we go, that way. Probably gonna need my other tweezers is what I'm gonna need. So I can get him over here where he goes. Straighten him out. We're gonna hold down about there. Maybe, perhaps about there. I gotta back up. I can't see. That ain't gonna work either. I could do this and not be such a perfectionist, would probably make my life a lot easier, huh? Oh my God, I broke it. I broke it right there. That's okay though. It's all right. We'll just scratch this part right here back and tack him in right there. That's what we'll do. And I will try to track down my other wire, and we'll try to do the same thing with him. We'll try. That. I'm gonna have to track down my X-Acto knife, another X-Acto knife, different one altogether. We'll try to tie him in right here. We'll try it. This is gonna be a really tough tie-in on this trace. Really, really, really is. Really, really, really is. It's gonna be a really difficult tie-in because I don't have a lot of room to work, so I'm going to gently slide him out of the way. Slide this guy out of the way. I'm going to try my best, if at all possible. This blade is too big. Do I have a smaller flat tip? Be really nice if I did. Nope, sure don't. Sure don't. This is the smallest flat tip I got. Okay, well, we'll make it work. Really like to further out of the way. This is where those real tiny movements really come into play. And taking your time and just being extra careful. And it is okay to expose more of this trace than you need to expose. Now let's take our soldering iron down here and let's get our tweezers. Move this guy over here. We're gonna have to dry this area. We're gonna have to dry it. This is another one of those. This becomes incredibly difficult. Because you've got to clear enough of this epoxy coating off of the end of this wire right here. To make it worth our while. Otherwise, we're just up a creek. I think I can make that work. Now we're going to come in with just a little bit of solder and a little bit of flux, just a drop. You see how I got it laid down in there just right on top of that trace? That's exactly what you're looking for. And so we're going to come in here now. Now I want to take my pokey bit, now that I think that I got it where I want it. No, didn't get it nailed down. That's okay. This is one of those really extra fiddly things. Yeah, that makes it worse. Tacked back here, that's good. I can just continue that tack all the way up. I really be in good shape. I'm going to take my probes and I'm going to test here, from here, all the way back down to here. I think we got something. Got it. Okay, part one done. Now we got to get this wire. I'd really like to run him all the way up and tie him all the way in is what I'd really like to do. I'm not saying I will get that opportunity, but it's what I would like to do. If it would be possible to get him all the way up here, all the way to the very trace, because I really don't want to land these side by side. I mean, I will. if I can get away with not, I'd really rather not. So if I can figure out how to get him up here and cut him off, that would be great. Don't worry, we didn't give up on that. Just trying to get a little flux down here. So I can go ahead and tin up this edge of this pad. Get some fresh flux on it, and then, with any luck, well, we landed it, but we bridged it too. So, you know, hey, can't win them all, can you? I'm fine with that. Got it. Got it. Nailed it. Now we just got to straighten her up. Nope, we didn't nail it either. We thought we nailed it, but we didn't nail it. For those of you that have not noticed yet, I'm not using my standard chisel tip. I'm using my micro chisel tip, my mini chisel tip, micro chisel tip, whichever one you prefer to call it. This is my second favorite soldering tip. Come on, jackass. Oh no, it broke. Broke. I broke it. is no bueno. That is no bueno. That's okay though. We'll just land him back here. It's okay though. We'll just land him back here. No big deal. Don't want these two rubbing together. Don't want these two rubbing together, so I'd like to put a bend. Like, there we go. There we go. Help if I was using the right side of my knife. Just going to remove a big, giant section. Because I know he's going to land somewhere in here, but I'm not 100% sure where. We're going to go ahead and tin this little section here. Did you cool down? There we go. Now, find my tweezers. Bit more flux, and we should be able to tack this guy down, hold him in place, maybe. He's wanting to give that that'll curl up movement that I'm not a big fan of. This wire is so fine. I can't do that right now. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't do that right now. No, that won't be fine enough. I need a thing. I need a thing. I don't have a thing. I need a thing. I don't even know where I put the things at. I had the things earlier. I don't know where I put them. So I can try this, but I doubt this is going to work. I'm subject to just damage it more. Maybe. I can't get to it. Maybe this. Maybe this. This might work. This might work perfectly. See, the problem is I've already kind of kinked it. So I have to be very, very, very careful what I do with it now. Once you put one of those kinks in it, then you really start to get into some serious trouble with it. If you're not extra careful, you end up snapping it. I don't know if I can do this left-handed, but we're gonna try. I don't have the fine motor skills to do that left-handed. Just don't have it. It's all right. I need my, yeah, they are. These, dear God, be the right ones. I can make these work. Got it. Nailed it. Now I want to separate down here. Nope, didn't get it. Thought I got it, didn't get it. It's okay though. Definitely got it that time. The patience that this takes is mind-boggling. And give him a little bump test. No, still didn't get it. We're going to keep on, and you know what's going to end up happening? What's going to end up happening is we're going to end up running a whole new wire. Because this wire is only going to take so much of our abuse. Can't work like this. I probably at this point have lost my other wire. I have. I hate these little bitty wires. I hate them. With a passion, I hate them. Hate all of this. Hate it. I don't even know what has happened there at all. Oh, I do. Our solder has gotten clogged up in our glue. Yep, we'll be running another trace for that one. Quite possibly for both of these. Fantastic. We should have just ran big traces all the way is what I should have done. Okay. Because that's now busted. Okay. Remove the CA glue, which is a pain. We're going to try this again after I go let my dog out. Only this time, we're going to do things a little bit different. I know, he's over there. I think I also have to take my medicine too. Out of there. Out of there, wire. What is today? Wednesday? Wednesday it is. No water over here. Burb. Burb. Mostly because I'm frustrated, but burb. No, that's not what I meant. That's what I meant. Burb. Stupid microphone, never wants to work right. All right, we're gonna do something different this time. Oh my God, what have I done? There's a mess everywhere. Now I gotta clean it all up. It's just terrible. Get our little knife. Come in here and slowly scratch away all the CA glue out from everywhere. Up and built up on. Make sure we extricate all of our wires. Heat and CA glue are not friends, which is why I hit it with my soldering iron tip, because they are not friends. And we're going to brush it all up and out of the way. I think that's okay. That's okay. Alright. Gotta refix this wire now. But that's not a problem because he just comes down here to this pad. That's not a problem. Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this chip here back on. Dry up some of this nonsense. Ugh. That ain't gonna work, is it? That ain't gonna work, is it? Now we have made a mess that we must clean up. So now we're going to do that. Very gently come in here. Apply some heat. This is why my microphone on yet. This is why I don't like to use adhesives. This is why. And sometimes you just don't have any other option. That is what it is. That ain't too bad. See that pad right there? See that one that we flipped? The other one that was loose. Can't tell if we flipped him or not. Looks flipped to me. Now we gotta try to re-flip him. Broken. Just not having any luck at all, are we? Just not having any luck at all. Tried to fix the board and we made things worse. That happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. Okay. Before we go getting stupid on anything else, we've got enough pads and enough things that we got to fix. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this. That's. I did take that. I did take that. Sorry. I did take all of those. Okay. What we're gonna do. Hey, script V got updated? Let's see. Script V is also now available. You can download this update here. Voila. Alright. Download. We're going to download this now. I wonder if I can make it work. Here, we're going to unpackage him, install this, copy the script to the main folder, blah blah blah. In order to load up ASI plugins, you need to have the ASI loader installed. You've got it separately. Old Sound DSL load ASI is installed. Let's go and find out. Let's sorry, I'm now sidetracked. We're going to here. We're going to here. I'm sidetracked now. I'm gonna go do this. Yes, DLL in here. DLL.net. We got here. We got bin. DLL. We do. We've got native trainer ASI. Do I have that sitting in here? I believe I do. That's it. Maybe I got set in the folder. And input, where does that one go? It says, now separately, device version, distro, there's that plugin, side loader, do I have any about that? Do you have ASI loader? It is in, no. Scripts? No. Well, I've got it somewhere because I've got the text document right here. So we need to put script hook, the games main folder. In order to load ASI plugins, you need to have ASI loader installed. I do have that. Where is that? No, maybe. Let's see here. We're gonna have plugins. No. Would be an EP. I could do this all through. I know it's in here. There's something where. Let's stick script hook V somewhere. We can drop him in there. Yes, replace it. Duh. I think I've got native trainer too. Let's go LSPFR data. That's muted. Why do I have an echo? I don't know why I have an echo right now. Not worried about it. Dput download. So we're just letting the person come to this distro, they put DLL. No. Maybe it's in mods. X64. Data. Nope. Update X64. Data. CX. No, it'd be in here. I know I have. echo's coming from? Like, I legit don't know where this echo's coming from. Oh, wait, I do know where it's coming from right there. That'll fix. Okay, now let's see. Now that we've got that, let's see if, no, we don't want that. We want, let's see. Let's see if Rage hook. Let's see if Rage plugin hook now works. This might kill my internet connection. The following might be blocked by Windows. Rage hook. Yes, unlock these files. This might kill my stream or slow it down pretty significantly. I just want to see if it's going to work. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then, you know, hey, yo, it is what it is. Let's see. Updating